everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be going through a quick yoga stretch for the lower body post leg day. So stretching into the hamstrings, the glutes and the hips. So coming straight into tabletop pose, moving through some cat-cow. So inhale, lower the belly, lift the gaze. As you exhale, press the mat away, rounding through the spine. Just taking a few of these at your own pace, linking your breath to your movement. And then stepping your right foot up towards the top of the mat, coming into a low lunge with the back leg lifted. Just rocking a little bit back and forth, opening up into those hips. Lower the back knee as you lift your chest, sinking your hips forward. Take an inhale here. And exhale, straightening your front leg. You can have that knee as bent as it needs to be. Using your inhale to find length in the spine. And exhale to fold deeper over your front leg. Come back through low lunge and then walk your outer foot to the outside edges of your mat, coming into a lizard pose. Gazing past your right shoulder here. Bending the back knee, taking a hold of that foot, stretching into the glute and a little bit into the front of that left hip flexor. Opening up across the chest and the collarbones. And release, coming back through low lunge, step your right foot back. And then step your left foot forward towards the top of the mat, low lunge, lifting that right knee off the ground. Coming up high on the fingertips to rock back and forth before planting the back foot down, sinking your hips forward, open up through your chest, gaze is forward, inhale. And exhale for half split, sending your hips back. Straightening into your front leg, toes flex towards your face. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, folding deeper over your front leg here. Moving back through your low lunge, coming into lizard now on the other side. Keep pressing down through the top of your right foot, opening up your left hip. Bending your right knee, taking a hold of that foot, drawing it closer in towards your bum here. Gazing past your left shoulder, remember to breathe. And release, come back through low lunge. Step your left foot back, downward facing dog. Starting to pedal out the feet here. Send your hips up and back, stretching into the backs of the calves, the hamstrings. Lift your right knee for three-legged dog, opening up your hips here. Your heel comes towards your glutes. And then sending that right knee behind your right wrist for pigeon pose. Pressing down through the top of the left foot, finding an even lift in the hips here. And then folding over your front leg. Placing your head wherever is comfortable. You could place it on top of your palms or stack your fists. Or you could even place a block underneath your third eye here. Tuning into your breath, noticing the beat of your heart. Coming back up onto the fingertips, lift your chest, tuck your back toes, the downward facing dog. Lifting the left foot now, stacking the hips, left heel comes towards your hips. And then placing your left knee behind your left wrist for pigeon pose. Not aiming to get that shin parallel with the top of the mat, but more aiming to have that even lift through the hips so you're not falling over to one side more than the other. Inhale, lift your chest, and exhale to fold. Noticing any sensations in the hips, the glute. Soften your upper body. Notice the sound of your breath. Take one more big inhale here into the side body. And exhale to come to a comfortable seat. We're going to take fire log pose here now. So stacking your knees, crossing your legs on top of one another. They might not come to sit right on top of one another, so that's okay. You could also use a couple of blocks or pillows in the space in between your knees. And then take a fold over your legs, feeling a huge opening in the lower back and the hips here. This can be really intense, so really tap into your breath here to help keep you focused and remain in the pose for the duration of the hold. We're not here for long. And coming back up now, crossing the legs in the other direction. And if this doesn't work for you, you can just take a simple cross-legged pose. So coming to the tops of the sit bones before hinging at the hips, folding down. Inhale into your hips here and see if you can actively soften this area just with the use of your breath and your mind. Coming back up through center now. Release your legs and align the outside edges of your feet with the outside edges of the mat so feet are nice and wide, and just rocking the knees from side to side, bit of a windshield motion here. So side to side and side to side, and then allow the knees to fall over to one side. Doesn't matter which side, we'll take it on the other side as well. Bringing your arms into a cactus shape, maybe gazing past your opposite shoulder if that feels good in your neck. And breathing into the hips, into the lower back, allowing the lower body to really melt into the mat here. Engage your core to come back through center, and then let the knees fall to the other side. Focusing on your breath, the inhale, the exhale, the rise and fall of your belly. Coming back through center now. Rolling over onto one side to come up to a comfortable seated position of your choice. Starting to close down our practice now. Let your lower body ground down into the mat as the crown of your head reaches up towards the ceiling. As you inhale, lift your arms up overhead and down through heart center. Taking your bow. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you're feeling nice and good tomorrow and really proud of your workout and proud of your yoga practice. I'll see you next time. Namaste.